Welcome everyone. Uh, Welcome to the first video in our Python series for CBSE Class XI. Today we'll introduce you to the Python programming language, what it is, why it is so popular, and how you can get started with it. Um, Python is a high-level interpreted programming language created long back in 1991. It is known for its simple syntax and readability, making it an excellent choice for beginners and professionals alike. Python is used in various domains from web development to data science and artificial intelligence. Popular Python framework you might already be using in your project, Flask, Django, or Pandas for data analysis. And as we progress through the course, we'll talk about many more. As you might see, it is one of the most uh, popular language as well. In this course, we'll primarily go through the basics of Python programming, and in today's course, we'll actually see some simple program how you can execute. As you were talking in previous slide, on the right hand side, you can see Python is quite popular and almost captured one third uh, of overall uh, developers in terms of numbers of users. And even in recent years, year on year, it is gaining significant market share. Um, Now, if you look at some of the key features, right, uh, it's simple and easy to learn, right? So Python syntax is designed to be straightforward and readable. It also supports extensive libraries. So in this course itself, we'll explicitly use NumPy, Pandas, Matplotlib. That makes uh, it easy to perform complex tasks. Another important point is its cross-platform abilities. So we can run Python code on any operating system, be it Windows, Mac, Linux, without modification. You might be aware about this course, this term, dynamic typing. So in this particular case, you don't need to declare variable in advance. Python can figure it out for you. So if you simply write x is equal to 10, Python will know that x is an integer. So like in many other languages, you don't to declare whether it is an integer or double or string. You can simply initialize it by value and it will figure it out for you. Um, so we'll look at those of you who have not been uh, able to download and work on it. You can visit the python.org file, and specific to your computer, you can pick a downloadable type. Just click on it, and follow the uh, suggested steps, right? And eventually, uh, you will be having based on your operating system, you'll be having several standard ways of invoking this. For today's lecture and this introduction, we will be using a popular tool that is called pythontutor.com. But going forward, we will be using Jupyter Notebook. And in case you are facing issue, those of you who are facing issue installing this on your laptop and accessing individual Jupyter Notebook, please comment in the comment section, and either we can make another video or we can do a live session for those of you. We'll simply go for a hello world program that is a standard for many like typically any other language. And here let me open the Python tutor website first. Okay, you don't need to follow Python tutor website as such. You can we'll be using Jupyter Notebook anyway going forward, but just for to demonstrate to you, right, this specific just hello world. Give us a second. So here you might be aware of print format, right? So you have to write this keyword print and start your code, and then from here on you can write whatever text that you want, right? CBSE Class XII or 11 board exams, right? And then you can actually, here we have visualization for this particular code, right? And once you'll execute, you can see your output in appropriate tool that you are using. So in the next video, we'll be using Jupyter Notebook. We'll not be following this, but once you execute this code, you will get your output, and you can see it highlighted here, right? If you are using Jupyter Notebook, it might get printed on the next line, and if you are using the PowerShell, it will be there somewhere again. Okay, so let me change it and go back to our previous slide. So just wait for a second. It is taking some time switching across several of these sources. Sorry about this. So on this topic, likely exam questions based on your previous year question paper that you can see is define Python, mention its key features, right? So that's where you have to remember, right? Some of the things that we just discussed, right? What is dynamic typing? What is cross-platform usage, right? And you can actually elaborate in about 100 to 200 words. you could be asked for a very simple program, like write a Python program to display your name, right? So it could be simply be a print statement, and you might need some simple uh, modification. There could be a couple of line interpretation of those. Uh, yes, I mean indentation is very important. So Python, whenever you are having code blocks, those needs to be properly indented by a tab or whatever you have chosen for your uh, uh, your editor, right? Um, okay, so thank you everyone. In next video, we'll be talking about uh, Python keyword and looking at previous year question paper on those topics.